You've probably been trying to heal the wrong way. Not your fault. Most of us think healing works like clearing a browser history. Just delete, 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 and boom, fresh start. Except trauma doesn't care about your keyboard shortcuts. If you ignore it, it turns into that one stubborn pop-up ad that refuses to close. You press X, and it somehow becomes bigger. Now it's running your whole screen. And that's the weird thing. You think you've moved on until one tiny trigger, a tone, a smell, a random comment, and suddenly your brain says, "Remember that thing you didn't deal with? Let's relive it." Not because you want to, because the unhealed part of you is still doing its own thing behind the scenes, like an unpaid intern with too much power. And here's where healing gets messy. When something hurts long enough, the mind starts thinking, well, if I can't escape this pain, maybe I should become it. People don't just carry trauma. They start identifying with it. They build routines around the wound. They pick relationships that match the wound. They make decisions through the lens of the wound. And before long, the pain isn't something that happened to them. It becomes who they think they are. Not because they enjoy suffering. Nobody wakes up excited to replay their worst moments. It's just that pain is familiar, and humans love the familiar. We will literally stay in a burning room because we already know where the furniture is. But healing actually starts with one simple realization. You don't have to keep acting like the character your trauma cast you as. You didn't audition for that role. You don't have to keep it. Real healing has 3 parts. Nothing dramatic, just honest psychology. 1, confront the wound. Gently, but clearly. Not the Netflix version, not the I'm fine version. The real version. The one you avoid because you know it comes with uncomfortable truths. You don't have to relive it dramatically. You just have to stop pretending it's not there. Acknowledgement is the psychological equivalent of turning on the light in a dark room. Things stop looking like monsters once you finally see their shape. 2, recover the parts of yourself that trauma stole. Trauma isn't just an event. It's a thief. It steals laughter, trust, creativity, curiosity, confidence, little pieces you didn't realize were missing. Recovery isn't about remembering the pain. It's about remembering you. The version of you that existed before the wound created a shadow. That part isn't gone. It's just waiting for permission to come back. And 3, integrate the story so it becomes wisdom, not a trap. Integration is underrated. People think healing is deleting the past. No. Healing is telling the story so honestly that it stops controlling you. It's the moment you say, yes, this happened. Yes, it shaped me, but no, it doesn't get to drive anymore. When you integrate the pain, it stops being a villain. It becomes a lesson, a scar with a purpose, a chapter, not the whole book. And suddenly triggers lose their power. Patterns stop repeating. Your reactions make sense again. You become someone who responds instead of someone who relives. Healing isn't forgetting. It's finally understanding yourself so deeply that the pain can't confuse you anymore. It's not about moving on. It's about moving correctly. You're not broken. You've just been using the wrong method.
This little part is called happiness.